Morning everyone, Ado here. Crosscare Homeless Service Management Team, member of the Social Care Workers Board of Carew, and a member of the Consultative Forum for former residents of mother and baby homes and allied institutions. It's the eve of Christmas Eve, and I'm finishing up for a few days. I've left the team looking after everything, and everything's warm and comfortable, with plenty of food in, and people are in good form, and with the Christmas music playing. We're fairly well set up out here in Dún Laoghaire Homeless Services. I wanted to use kind of the last of my little vlogs before Christmas just to wish you all a very happy Christmas, and to say that it's been really interesting and enlightening and humbling to engage with so many of you from the broad social care world this year. So many people, when I do these short 5-minute vlogs, so many people contact me and ask me questions on different things around the social care world, and I'm not the sage or the person of all wisdom in relation to social care, but I do like to try and support or help someone if I can. I had the pleasure this year myself of being interviewed on the Social Care podcast by Audrey and Baggy, and I think that's a wonderful new thing that's happened this year. I sat my own team on Wednesday, and we had our last team meeting, and we had a bit of lunch, and we sat around and we reflected on what were the positive things for us this year, either individually or collectively or organisationally. You know, what was positive? Because I think sometimes we don't stop and look at what the positives are. And we also acknowledge then that, you know, when there's lightness there's dark, when there's happiness there's sadness. So we also reflected for a little time on maybe what didn't go too well for us this year. And the reason we did that was that we're transitioning from an old year into a new year. We're moving from 2022 into 2023. And we get to make the choice about what we carry forward into 2023 and what we want 2023 to look like. In a few days' time, as we step over that threshold from New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, as a social care professional, we get to make some choices around how we're going to interact with people. And therein lies the nub of what social care is about. Relationships. You've heard me saying it time and time and time again. And you have a choice, and I have a choice, and we all have a choice in how we relate to each other. That's staff, clients, other professionals, every human being that steps into our space. How do we relate to them, and what does that look like? And I can guarantee you that if you try and be really positive around all of that, for the next 12 months of 2023, your social care life will look a whole lot better. We have very little influence over what others do, but we have a huge amount of influence over what we do. And if others are being negative towards you, see it in your heart not to be negative back. And over time, the more you live that kind of life, the more that life starts to live with you. Again, happy Christmas. And as you move on into the new year, have a very happy new year. And hopefully we'll meet at some stage over the next 12 months. Anyone that's going to the Social Care Ireland conference in March, I'll definitely see you there. I'll be there for 2 days. But in the meantime, thank you to all the great social care professionals who are working over the next few days to support them. They're very most vulnerable in society. I recognise the great work that my team are doing. I recognise the great work that all you guys are doing. So happy Christmas to all of you.